You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your early weekly spoilers for April 7th through the 11th. Chad is going to be frantic. Ava is running and Shawn oversteps. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we start with what is coming the rest of this week. On Wednesday, April 2nd, Brady and Belle have a nice brother-sister talk. Not so nice because they're both a little upset. She tells him about her disastrous run-in with EJ and the wire that he knew she was wearing. And Brady is going to tell her about his Ava breakup news and Kristen coming by and the update about their dad, John. So lots to discuss. Chanel rips into EJ, who is desperate to earn Johnny's forgiveness. Actor Carson Boatman said in a recent interview that there is no getting past this for EJ and Johnny, but that's as things stand. There is a bullet with EJ's name on it that could change everything that's gone off the rails for this father and son. Gaby listens as Rafe reveals his heartache over Jada's betrayal and cheating. However, I do expect Gaby to defend Jada because she knows how upset she was, and as angry as Rafe was at Jada for not realizing that that was not him and was somebody else, specifically Arnold Finnegar, even more so, his sister Gaby should have known, and she didn't. So I do expect for her to try and advocate on Jada's behalf. And speaking of the lady police commissioner, she's quite upset about Rafe walking out on her and getting so angry about the Shawn thing. And Mayor Paulina Price is there to support Jada. However, Paulina is also not happy that EJ is on the loose, and they seem to be unable to get evidence to take him down. Thursday, April 3rd, so many things happening. EJ DiMera is shot in the chest. It looks dire. And that's very interesting timing because this is Ava Vitali's last day in Salem. Actress Tamara Braun confirmed it. In fact, she wrapped filming back in July of 2024, but we've got that long tape to air delay. Ava already dumped Brady, and now she's gone, seemingly abruptly. It may look like she has fled from the scene of a crime, depending on how this goes down. Ava may threaten EJ, and he has her carted off, or Kristen may do something to make sure that Ava's not around to reconcile with Brady. The big question will be whether Ava leaves Salem under her own steam or if somebody exits her. So I'm going to miss Tamara Braun. I really like her. Maybe she'll end up back over on General Hospital, though. Meanwhile, Chanel is fretting about Johnny. She's very worried, and that could be before the shooting, after the shooting, or both. Kate brings news to Roman. Could be about Ava's exit since they had kind of made friends and, Ava's been crashing there. Or, maybe she's the one to relay the news that EJ caught a bullet, which will not make Roman or Kate shed one tear at all. Kat tries to comfort Chad. He is the one who finds EJ shot and bleeding out in the family living room. I don't think we're going to see who shoots EJ. I think we're going to have a long whodunit where the audience doesn't know at all. My leaker says that Rachel Black is the one that shot him, but did it on accident. However, we have to bear in mind, Rachel would have access to a gun because Kristen has a revolver in her bag that Rachel could easily get to. My leaker also said Johnny threatens his dad and aims a gun at him, but can't pull the trigger. So we'll wait to see if that turns up, if that part of the leak was accurate. I'm very interested to see this. Friday, April 4th, we've got EJ in the hospital. Things are looking bad. Leo and Javi are wondering if it was Gaby or Rafe that shot EJ. And I wonder if Leo's going to be covering the shooting for The Spectator. Gaby says to somebody, who knows what we're capable of, which is interesting because she is going to be a suspect in the shooting. But kicking off the rounds of questioning, it's going to be JJ grilling Kristen about EJ's shooting. But Kristen claps back and says most of Salem wanted her brother dead, which is totally accurate. But in the promo for the week, we saw guns in the hands of Kate and Johnny and Ava and Roman and Kristen and Gaby. That's 6 people with guns in hand at a bare minimum. So Ava may be a top suspect simply because she happens to leave Salem the day that EJ is shot, and everybody knows they're not fans of each other. Kayla updates Chad with news on EJ's condition, and it seems quite dire. Life and death, touch and go type stuff. Shawn finds an upset Jada boozy and sad. Are they gonna hook up again? The week of April 7th through the 11th, Alex has decided to cover for Phillip and Sarah, but we know it's all gonna come out. And it's gonna come out during May sweeps, it looks like. If Xander doesn't hear it directly from Sarah or Phillip, they are both toast. I think he's going to eavesdrop and hear it from someone else. My leaker says that Xander is going to rage at both of them and kick them both out of his life, at least for a while. Rafe wants some breathing room from Jada after the cheating reveal, but if she hooks up with Shawn again, or Rafe even sees them out drinking together, that might be a deal breaker. EJ's life is on the line after the shooting. Watch to see Belle at his bedside, worried he will die. And of course, the question is whether Johnny is going to show up to see his dad or hold out and hang on to that hate. JJ is still investigating EJ's shooting this week. The good news is his boss, Jada, should have an alibi because it looks like she may be with Shawn when the shooting happens. If not, she's going to be on the suspect list as well. Sammy Brady's headed for Salem soon because of the EJ shooting, the Johnny crisis, and especially if her son is a possible suspect, she will definitely be there. Doug 3 should be going to Julie soon to try and make amends, and he may promise her that no matter what it takes, he'll get her necklace back. We're going to see if we will get more of Carl Pilkington. By the way, that's the John Black lookalike. When they said his name, I had to laugh out loud. I don't know if you know this, but Carl Pilkington is a real person. Somebody in the writer's room likes British comedy, which I do as well. Carl Pilkington is a British comic, actor, and podcaster who's best known for working with Ricky Gervais. The second thing about what he said before he died, the rosebud thing, are we pretending in the realm of Days of Our Lives that nobody recognizes the word rosebud as a dying word? That is from one of the most famous movies of all time, Citizen Kane. The reclusive billionaire whispers rosebud as his dying word, and it prompts this whole investigation. And it turns out that was the name of the sled he had as a kid. So I don't even know what they're doing in the writer's room, but the Carl Pilkington thing made me laugh. I expect to see more of Orpheus as we continue to unravel John's fate and the John Black lookalike. So back in August, the actor Alan Anderson revealed he landed a 2-episode spot on a long-running show, but he said he couldn't say more because of the NDA. He posted that the day he started filming at Days of Our Lives. So then this past week, he made another post where he revealed that he would be on the 31st and the 1st. And he said 2 days on set turned into 3 months of a dream job. So I do wonder if they're going to keep him around as a body double or something. I guess we'll see.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.